Hello, welcome back to the Low Action. Today we are going to talk a little bit about ribbon mics, specifically my new ribbon mic, the Avantone CR-14. This is a dual ribbon microphone. Now, being a ribbon microphone, it's kind of old school technology. It is actually a really thin piece of aluminum that kind of suspended between two magnets. Well, this is a dual ribbon microphone, so it has two of those pieces of aluminum. And when I say small, thin pieces of aluminum, I mean really thin. The average human hair is about 70 microns thick. These strips of aluminum are 2 microns thick. So they are thinner than human hair. Maybe not mine, but I don't know. Thinner than human hair. Because the aluminum is so thin, that makes these microphones extremely fragile. You definitely want to be careful handling them. You want to keep them out of the wind and the rain, so it's probably not a good idea to use them out of doors. Always want to use a pop filter because they are sensitive to plosives. The Avantone CR-14 is a dual ribbon microphone. There are 2 ribbons in there, which are little thin strips of aluminum that are 2 microns thick. It has a figure 8 polar pattern with a frequency response of 30 Hz to 15 kHz and a maximum SPL of 145 decibels. I am using a Cloudlifter CL1 for a preamp. Using the same cloud lifter with the same settings, this is what it sounds like with a Shure SM58 dynamic microphone. And back to the Avantone CR-14 ribbon microphone. This microphone here, I would say, is not the cheapest, but not very expensive either. Ribbon microphones can be extremely expensive. For some of the better name brands, you're going to pay at least over $800, and they can go up to $6,000–$7,000. This one here, this microphone here, will set you back $250, roughly. And as far as the reviews go, I think it's because it's a dual ribbon microphone. It tended to have like a little more clarity. Ribbon mics tend to have a cut on the high end, and this seems to not have that problem, which I thought, I didn't want to spend a ton of money because this is my first ribbon microphone, but I didn't want the cheapest either. I didn't want something that sounds terrible or something that's going to need, new ribbons or new transformers or something like that. I just wanted to get a nice ribbon microphone that I can use for a few different applications. And in my opinion, it's kind of got a pretty cool retro old school look to it, which helps. So this one kind of hit all the buttons without getting too expensive, and so I picked one up for myself. I'm not 100% crazy about it on my voice. I also have some higher end condenser mics and higher end broadcast mics. I like the way those make my voice sound. This really doesn't do me any favors. But these microphones were kind of designed not only for vocals, but for stringed instruments, horns, drum overheads, room mics. They are a figure of 8 polar pattern, so it is pulling from the front of the microphone as well as the back. So you're not only going to hear my voice coming through the front of it, but you're going to get some of the room sound through the back. And this is not a treated room. This is just a spare bedroom in my house that I set up recording equipment in. It doesn't have the best acoustics. It's not treated. And what you're going to hear is basically an unprocessed signal from this microphone so you can hear what it sounds like. For the money, it is a fantastic ribbon microphone. As I said, even though I'm not 100% happy with it on my voice, I did use it with some other applications that I really liked. I put it in front of an acoustic guitar and did some finger picking and some playing with a pick. I'm not the greatest guitar player in the world, so bear with me. And then where I thought this microphone shined was I put it in front of a guitar amp, which is great for these things. I played just an American Telecaster through a Fender Deluxe Reverb amplifier. I put it right in front of the speaker, a little off access, maybe about 4 or 5 inches away, and played through a stock TS9 tube screamer just for a little bite because that's how I like the sound. But where it shined was in front of that guitar amp. It seemed like, I mean, the full spectrum of notes, of frequencies was there. It was extremely detailed, much more detailed than the 57 that I normally use, or dynamic microphone or something like that. It seemed to be a lot more detailed, which you'll hear. And here are those sound samples. So that is my Avantone CR-14 dual ribbon microphone. Again, it sets you back about $250, $260. It comes with this awesome carrying case, a wooden box. It comes with the old school shock mount. Pretty much everything you see here. And I'm quite happy with it. For the money, it's a cool little microphone, a great addition to any home studio. Or if you're like me, buying your first ribbon mic, it seems to be a pretty cool, practical, useful microphone for the money. So, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.